Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
Hi, we're the Connertys. This is my wife, Sheri, and I am Jim.
Jim and I met in the Navy in 1993, and we got married in 1994. We've been married for 31 years. We quickly started a family and had 3 children. They are now 30, 28, and 26. They are all married, out of the house, and we have 3 more still at the house. We like to call it round 2. God laid adoption on my heart in 2005, and I went to Jim and just said, hey, I really feel like God's saying that, we're going to adopt, we should adopt. And his response was,
no, we're not.
And it was a hard and fast no for 3 years. So in 2008, we were on a vacation by ourselves, no kids, first time. And he turned to me and said,
I think I'm ready to adopt.
And I was like, are you kidding me? Right now? We're on vacation by ourselves. I could get used to this, but I'm on board, 100%. I was over the moon.
That was a wild process. We had to start from nothing. We didn't really know anybody who had adopted before. So we had to just call around and find out what paperwork we had to do. When Sheri first told me about it, and we came home one day and she just was praying over it, she said, we're gonna adopt a boy and his name is gonna be Matthew.
I thought, okay, when we adopt a little boy, we will name him Matthew. Like, that's what God's telling me. We will name him Matthew. Fast forward a couple years, we were trying for a domestic adoption. That was not happening. So we heard about this opportunity through the Philippines to adopt through them. And we put in an application. The woman called.
She spoke with me and she said that, hey, I just came back from the Philippines. She sent me a picture and said, I think your wife is gonna love this. His name is Matthew.
He held off the name part until the very end. And when he told me that, I literally fell to the ground and cried. And we just knew that was our Matthew.
We got a phone call on a Sunday night. We had friends in town and they said, hey, we're bringing over a little girl and she's gonna be here in 2 hours. And then so Sheri sent out a message on Facebook and stuff just started showing up at our house. So within 2 hours, when the baby got there, we had everything we needed to take care of an infant. It was crazy.
Giovanni was our little preemie, born at 26 weeks and weighed 114. They called us when he was 3 months old and ready to leave the NICU. But we went to the hospital and started learning about Giovanni. He had some health issues, but he came home without oxygen, just a tiny little man, and yeah, has been a joy ever since. I mean, I would say for
He was hard.
difficult things. Gosh, there's so many questions we wish we had answers to, but we don't. And fortunately, we have a great medical community that helps us through all of that. But I would also say that adopting is not, oh, you've adopted the child and everything's good, like that was your step. You've adopted a child and now you have a lifetime of working through things with them, health-wise and emotionally, mentally, all of that. And it's a big undertaking, but it's such a joy. So I'm adopted by my dad, and I know that's why God laid adoption on my heart, because as a child growing up and feeling that abandonment, I was not a whole person until I met Christ, and I was 29 when I was saved. So I went through a lot of my life with this whole, why would someone leave me? And all of those questions, just feeling unloved. God is the father of the fatherless, and he comes to all of us and he fills us up. And that is the only thing that is going to get us through life. You may try to grab on to temporary things, but the love of Jesus is the only thing that is going to give you peace and allow you to move on with your life, move forward, and truly feel loved.
I would say to people who are interested or want to do something more for the adoption community, if you're interested in adoption, please make sure that both of you, and if you have kids, are all on board, because it's work. I would also like to say that this church has been amazing to our family. I mean, absolutely amazing for everything, for financially, clothes and toys, and everybody just has really been amazing.
Truly is the hardest thing we have ever done in our lives, but it brings us the greatest joy.
The feeling that you get when these kids look at you and they're not even biologically related to you, and they hug you and tell you that they love you, is amazing.
Hi, my name is Matthew. I'm 18 years old. Well, adoption is important because all the children need homes and they need a family, and I didn't have a family back then. I'm grateful that my parents got me in the Philippines, and here I am today. I have compassion for other children who needs a home. All my brothers and sisters, I love you all of you guys in my heart, and thank you for adopting me, being part of the family.
Peace.